This is certainly one of the most ridiculous things I have acquired over the years. Those of you that view my videos regularly might recognize this light. This is that light that was on at the old abandoned gas station a town over from here. I've driven by the light many times and have mentioned it on video on a bunch of trips. And I thought it would be really neat if I could acquire it before they threw it out. So the gas station, or what was the gas station there, got torn down. The whole place was leveled and they started rebuilding, and the light remained. And I was kind of curious because the new building is quite a ways away in terms of progress now. It's quite a ways along, and it's getting close to being done, and the light was still there. So I thought maybe they'll keep it because it's just so old and historic or whatever. And then today I was in the area, I went by and it was gone. So that stinks. And then I was coming home, much later in the day, and I saw the light off in a pile of junk on the site. Okay. And it looked like it was in pretty decent condition still. You know, it didn't seem like they just threw it on the floor or whatever. The crew was still there. This is around like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I figured it was probably a 12 to 8 crew. So I decided to go back around like 7:45, hopes maybe I could catch somebody on the way out and ask about it. And that's exactly what I did. I went by around 7:40 because it was still light enough to see what was going on outside. And I went onto the site and met one of the guys there. Really nice guy. I asked him about the light, if I could take it, if they were getting rid of it, and he said without hesitation, absolutely take it. So I was loading up in the car. I was doing it, but I was struggling. You know, it's pretty heavy. And he came over and helped me lift it in the car and everything. Really nice guy. So here it is. In my mind, I thought that I'd put this up by the driveway, at the end of the driveway, but it's much bigger than I thought it was. The thing is huge. I thought it was maybe like 2 feet wide, but it's much bigger than that. And it actually survived the trip and the removal in pretty good shape. Only one of these is broken, which they're just like plexiglass, cloudy plexiglass, so I can pretty easily replace that. Needs to, to be stripped down and repainted, but otherwise it's pretty much all there. Now I don't know exactly how old this is. This could be very, very old. I did some research on the original building. The original building was constructed in 1930, and then there is a note on some of the records of a major renovation in the 80s. I think it was 1989. This certainly looks older than 1989 to me. Is it 1930? That I don't know. The post, I think, could be 1930. This is a serious post. That's a beautiful wrought iron post. Unfortunately, it was cut. The light was cut off. Fortunately and unfortunately. Fortunately, because if it wasn't cut, I don't think I would have been able to get it home. And it is cut in such a way that a good welder could fix it, but there's no way I could really use it. I don't think I could use it the way it was originally anyways. It would just be too big. So it's unfortunate, but it's salvageable. The only thing I don't have is this was cut off. So I don't have the loop that would have gone there, but again, a good welder could remake that. But the top is here, and I guess it's just open on the top. I don't know. Maybe there's something else missing too. But this I could see this being 100 years old, and this is, I could barely pick this thing up. This is a really heavy post, and it's iron. It's a serious post. The post was cut in half. There was another segment about 4 or 5 feet long, which I just left because I wouldn't have been able to do anything with it. I don't think. So, half the post is gone, but the most important part is the light, and the light is here. So, it's got a couple different ballasts in there. This, of course, is the older capacitor. I wish this had a legible date code on there, but it doesn't. It's a General Electric capacitor. And most of the information is pretty much gone. I can't wait to test this thing because I bet it still works. So that was the older capacitor. Exactly how old, or if it's original, whatever, I don't know. But there's that capacitor, and then there's this ballast. And this is a really cool light. It's got this little stand here that you can pick up and oh, I just messed it up, but it hooks on here, and then there's a hook up there, and you can prop it up for servicing. It's really cool stuff. I guess this is the original capacitor mount, probably, or maybe that's something else, but I guess that's the original ballast, which I don't think we have any information left on there. Have to recheck this out during daylight. All the wires have been cut off. I mean, this is definitely old, this transformer. This could go back pretty far. And there's the light socket. Oh, let's see. Is this it's cloth wire. Sorry for the garbage can over there. This is, it's cloth wire, but it does have like a kind of a PVC sleeve on there. I don't know, it's definitely old. There was something else here as well, but I think that's also gone to the sands of time. Oh, there's information. Cool. Oh, nice. We got informations. Guardian light. Suitable for wet locations. Model number. The model number is missing. That stinks. Well, so we know it's a Guardian light. That's something. Some kind of a lead. So that's that. And then also in there was this ballast. This is a metal halide ballast. ISB Solar Basic metal halide ballast for 200 watt pole start metal halide bulb. High power factor. See. I don't know if there's a date code on this one or not. This is definitely not original. This is a replacement. Maybe that's 2005, maybe. And this is the light bulb that was in there. It is a Venture bulb. Pole start, uniform. Venture metal halide 200 watt U/PS USA R KR85 M136, I think it says. It's a good size bulb. It's a Mogul base. And the capacitor is here. It's the same brand as the ballast itself, and the igniters here. So in theory I could probably make this run again if this works. I have no idea, but yeah, so that's the light. It's definitely a right place, right time kind of thing, which is often rare. But I really like pieces like this. You know, this light has been there for so many decades. It tells a story that nothing else can tell, and it was acquired on good terms. It's just a neat piece to have. It's a nice light too, and once it's cleaned up and repainted, it'll look really nice. Probably paint it black. I imagine that's what it was originally. The post, I don't know what I'm going to do with the post. The light, I think maybe I'll hang on the deck right here. I don't know what else to do with it. Oh, that wasn't cut. That piece that's right there, well, it was cut, but it's not gone. That's the other end right there. So we're actually not missing, I don't think we're missing anything from the light assembly itself. So well, this will be a neat project. I'm not sure if I'll get to it this year. I have a lot of stuff going on, but that's really cool. I am probably going to convert it to high pressure sodium, just because that's what I like to use, and that's the way I want it to be. I wonder if it was originally mercury vapor. I think it's definitely old enough to have been mercury vapor, and maybe it was just converted to metal halide for whatever regulations, or you know, who knows. Probably never know. But anybody that knows about these kind of lights, let me know how old you think this is. The post I could definitely see going back to the 30s. The light, I don't know. I think it'd be far-fetched for it to be 90 years old, but who knows? Maybe it is. It definitely doesn't seem like an 80s product to me. It seems older than that.